All right. Good morning, Lobo Nation. I'm your proud principal, Ms. Zuniga, and I am here with Ms. Powell, and we are here to discuss Lobo lunch.
That's right, Ms. Zuniga. Starting September 3rd, Lehman High School will launch the Lobo lunch. We're talking 60 minutes to take care of your educational, social, and dining needs. Let's tell them how it works, Ms. Zuniga.
All right, Lobos. You'll find that Mondays are very, very familiar. We'll run an advisory bell schedule each Monday, just what we've done in the past few weeks. Now, Tuesday through Friday is a different story. That's when things get really, really super exciting. Let's review the options you'll have to choose from during this 60-minute block of time. Right, so option 1 is tutorials. Every day for an entire hour, there will be a classroom open for help in math, English, social studies, and science. Non-core subject areas will have tutorials throughout the week, but it may not be every day like the core subjects. A schedule of tutorials will be made available to you so that you can plan where to go whenever you need that help. We are excited to offer these tutorial options within the school day since we know it can sometimes be difficult to make tutorials before or after school. Know this, if your grades are slipping, that means not passing, we may require you to attend all the tutorials that you need to attend. Freshmen especially, yes, 9th grade especially. We'll be running your grades every 3 weeks. If you are failing a class, you will not go to lunch with your classmates, and instead you will be in a classroom getting the help that you need. So we're all here to support you no matter what grade you're in. Let's be sure to take care of business the first time. That's right, Ms. Powell. Take care of it the first time. So why don't you tell us about option 2 and option 3?
I'd love to. Aside from attending tutorials during your 60-minute block of time, you may choose option 2, attending a club or organizational meeting, or option 3, attending an interest groups. Let me explain the difference. Clubs and organizations are formal. They have officers, dues, constitutions, etc. Some examples may include National Honor Society, FFA, Student Council, or even robotics. These are great resume builders, so you may want to join at least one. Interest groups are less formal. These are groups of people who like to do the same thing. You don't have to go each time. You don't have any officers. You don't have any dues. It's just a group who likes to hang out and do the same thing, have the same hobby. Some examples may include playing the guitar, playing video games, or even napping. When you get your schedule of meetings, plan your week so that you get to go to the places where you want, relax, take a brain break from learning, and enjoy your hobby.
Well, I sure like to join nap time, especially on Fridays. But first, let me tell you about option 4. So how many times have you tried to go see the counselor or turn in a scholarship essay or an attendance slip that you had forgotten for days and you just need to turn it in? Well, our 60-minute Lobo lunch will just do that for you. All counselors and office staff will be available to you so you can take care of any of that school business that you have. Keep in mind, because you have this time in the middle of the day, teachers will not be letting you out of their class time to take care of what you need to take care of. You will have that Lobo lunch, 60-minute block of time to take care of that.
Finally, we need to talk about option 5, actually eating lunch. We want to make this part clear. Fresh, hot food will be served for the entire hour. There is no need to run to the cafeteria first thing. Go to that club meeting. Get help from your math teacher. Then later, you'll be ready. The food will still be available in the cafeteria, and probably no line. Let's talk about where you can eat. Lunch may be consumed in the cafeteria, of course, front and back patios, along Main Street, upstairs and down, and in classrooms if and only if the adult in the classroom allows it. Students are not permitted to sit in the hallways, with the exception of Main Street, to eat their lunch. Keep the eating to the cafeteria, patios, and Main Street. And one final note, you must clean up after yourself, Lobos. If we continually find food left behind on the tables or the floor, we'll go back to a 2-lunch schedule.
Wow, Ms. Powell, that is a lot of options. So how will students know what happens when and where?
Don't worry, we're ready to support. In advisory this week, students will receive a list of activities. These activities will repeat each week. The schedule will also be posted on the big bulletin board on Main Street and near the cafeteria. So check the schedule daily and weekly. Make a plan each week so you know where you'll go each day for the first half and for the second half. If you're worried about losing track of time, we'll ring a little bell midway between the hour, and this will let you know that the first half options are ending and the second half options are beginning.
Wow, I can feel the Lobo Mania on the rise. We hope you are excited about the opportunities Lobo Lunch offers after Labor Day, because that's when we'll start, after Labor Day. Not only do you get to do things during the school day that many of you guys couldn't do before, but you now have time to practice those time management skills. Lobos, we encourage you to have integrity, wisdom, and pride as you make good choices during this time. If we find that Lobos are not using the time wisely, you know what we'll do? We'll cut Lobo lunch. Yes, we'll cut it. But I am confident that that won't happen, and I'm excited to see how our Lobos grow thanks to this opportunity.
With that, we'd like you to turn to your neighbor and share your thoughts. Ask your teacher questions. They'll put the questions on a live Google document, and we'll answer those questions as soon as possible.
Thanks for watching, Lobo Nation.